Well, of course, most of us use Google every single day, but now the popular search engine is being questioned.
A federal judge ruled that the company acted illegally to obtain a tech monopoly.
CNN's Julia Vargas Jones joins us to explain how that ruling could really affect how millions of Americans get their information. Hi, Julia.
Hi there, Simone and Larry. Yeah, look, $20 billion in 2022 alone. That's what Google paid Apple to be that default search engine on Apple devices. Now, this decision could mean that Google has to change its business, but it could also mean that competitors might get a chance to take their shot at the market share.
A modern American monopoly, straight from Silicon Valley.
We all know that when we search something, we Google it. That is almost by definition a monopoly.
Federal Judge Amit Mehta ruled Google violated U.S. antitrust laws when it paid tens of billions of dollars to companies like Apple to be the default search provider on smartphones and web browsers. The White House called the ruling a victory for the American people. And Attorney General Merrick Garland said in a statement that no company, no matter how large or influential, is above the law. At the crux of this ruling, the allegation that Google stifled innovation and drowned out competition.
You can be big because you're great. That's fine under the antitrust laws. Here, what they did was they made sure at every possible avenue it was hard for their competitors to get in front of users.
The remedy, experts say, is less likely to be a breaking up of the company or a fine, but instead a choice screen for users to select their own search engine.
And it may sound like a small remedy because, of course, if we were given a choice screen, to be totally honest, I would probably pick Google. But then you got to ask yourself, if that doesn't really matter to consumers and everyone would just pick Google anyway, then what was Google paying for?
In a statement, Google pointed out the court called them, quote, the industry's highest quality search engine, an argument they used to justify the public's preference. Still, the company says they plan to appeal.
And Simone and Larry, the ripple effects of this are not just for search engines, right? We're also looking at how these antitrust lawsuits are brought against tech giants like Amazon or even Apple itself. What's certain is that all of Silicon Valley, all of the tech industry is really following this very closely and holding their breath for changes.
Sure. What precedent is this going to set? And, you know, this isn't the only antitrust case being brought against Google. Can you elaborate? What else is the company facing?
Yeah, the other one, the other big lawsuit that Google is facing, that's also an antitrust lawsuit, is about their advertising arm. That's a really big chunk of Google's revenue. 80% of its revenue comes from the advertising business. Now, what the DOJ is arguing is that they just control too much of it. Google controls all three parts of online advertising, okay? The platform where publishers actually put that ad space out for sale, the advertising tools that marketers then use to make those ads and put them on the market, and the platform itself where that exchange, where those sales take place. They're saying that just can't happen. Google made $209 billion from its advertising arm alone in 2021. Now, the second largest company in that space, Meta, Facebook's parent company, made $115 billion. Now, that's also a tech giant. You put those side to side, you see just how much bigger Google really is. And that trial, Simone, is going to start pretty soon, and we could expect to see some changes in the entire business of online advertising.
I mean, listening to prosecutors say that Google has a complete monopoly, I thought some of the words, some of the numbers included in this lawsuit were just staggering. Appreciate you breaking it down for us. Julia Vargas Jones tonight. Thank you.